it was all PR. I hope that you enjoyed the video that dropped at midnight last night. I know I did. I know I enjoyed going to the club and going to the set, and I know that I definitely saw that video.
Okay, so now that it's clear Central Cee and Ice Spice have officially split, Madeline Argy has reacted, and she's definitely looking pretty happy about it. If you remember, Madeline was the one left out when the whole Central Cee and Ice Spice dating rumors kicked off. Want to know what she really thinks about it? Stick around to the end for the full scoop. A lot of fans are bringing up when Madeline was on Call Her Daddy podcast at the end of the last year and mentioned that she and Central Cee had actually broken up a few months before. It all kicked off earlier this month when Ice Spice and Central Cee dropped their new track, Did It First, along with a steamy music video. Not surprisingly, people online were buzzing when Ice Spice and Central Cee rapped about cheating on their partners. Some of the standout lines from Central Cee's verse include stuff like, "I'm picky about who I hook up with," and "all these messages are being investigated, but I deleted them." He even admitted it was him in bed, but he told her it was him and his mates. Since 2022, Central Cee and Madeline Argy have had an on and off again thing, with Argy having a pretty big TikTok following at 8.1 million. They were on and off until September 2023 when they officially ended things. This year, though, Argy and Central Cee had quietly reconnected. In June of the previous year, they were even spotted in Nigeria for a music video shoot, which led fans to think that they might have rekindled their romance. But all that came crashing down when Central Cee was seen chilling with Ice Spice at a hookah lounge and shopping in London. This led Argy to take to TikTok, where she shared a 5-part video series with over 278 million views to tell her side of the story. Fans are still scratching their heads about whether this whole drama was just a marketing stunt or not. It doesn't seem like it helped to have Ice Spice much though. Her album pretty much tanked, only selling 20,000 copies in its first week. Given how much hype she gets from the industry, that's a huge letdown. It's clear that just having a lot of followers doesn't always mean people will actually buy your music. But only moving 20,000 copies after stirring up drama about stealing someone's man and making a song about it is pretty laughable. Saw a tweet that said, "Someone tell Ice Spice it's not too late to enroll for the fall semester." And yeah, all the poop bars on this album scare me about what Ice Spice is really like. With the pressure mounting, Ice Spice had a major flop at a critical point in her career, with one of the most highly anticipated debut albums in hip-hop history crashing hard. It's been called one of the worst musical disasters in recent memory, and some fans even say it might end up being the worst album of the decade. It seems like the album's rollout was more about hype than the actual music. Instead of building excitement for the next project and giving listeners a taste of what's coming, Ice Spice and her team seemed more focused on stirring up drama, like making it look like they were stealing Central Cee's girlfriend. It's possible they had other tricks up their sleeve to get people talking, but honestly, the Y2K album ended up being the best they could do, and it shows. The album feels pretty half-hearted and lacks personality, even for the genre Ice Spice is in. So not only does this make Ice Spice and her team look bad, but it also a bit of a hit to the music industry as a whole. Now, what will really happen with her career? Is it gonna tank? Well, she's definitely been flopping in the recent period. You remember Ice Spice's Blender with Nicki Minaj, right? Ice lost a ton of Spotify listeners after that, which is why the whole Central Cee stunt was probably necessary. Central Cee is huge in the UK and Europe, and Ice was trying to ride that wave, but now they're done, and if you're still doubtful, you should check out how Madeline, Central Cee's ex, laid it all out. Mads has been with Central Cee since 2022. They were on again, off again, and they seem to have reconnected just this year, even shooting a music video in Nigeria. Everyone thought they were back together, but then Central Cee was seen out with Ice Spice in London, and that's when Mads blew up on TikTok with a 5-part video series that's now got a crazy 243 million views. Mads was heated, saying she had no idea about Central's collab with Ice Spice or that spicy music video. She was in bed with him and he played her his verse, which not only called out his cheating, but also showed exactly how he earned his playboy reputation. The lines in his song were basically him admitting to cheating, and when Mads confronted him, he said it was all a marketing stunt. He even hired another influencer to lip-sync his song. Things got messy when the influencer turned out to be the same Aussie named Leah Halton, and Central sent her his personal Maybach to use in the video. Mads was dealing with this mess while still trying to figure out if she and Central Cee are still even a thing. She was supposed to fly to Nigeria with him, but it hit her that the trip was just part of his marketing scheme. Still, she went, but insisted on no pics together to avoid being used in his Ice Spice promo. Of course, pics got out anyways, and that's when she decided she was done. Central Cee ghosted her from June to July, then popped up saying he wanted to see her, but never showed. The next day, pics of him with Ice Spice shopping in London hit the internet, and he cut her off completely. To make it worse, all this drama went down during her birthday week. Things got even messier when Ice Spice started flaunting her new relationship with Central on TikTok, and Mads responded with a video of her doing more difficult push-ups, mocking Ice Spice. This whole thing seems like a game to them, all about boosting their careers. Ice Spice needed a push, and this was her way of getting it, even though the relationship didn't really help Central Cee except for getting his name dragged. So that's the latest scoop on the Central Cee and Ice Spice breakup and the whole messy drama with Madeline Argy. It's clear that this whole situation has been a wild ride, from the shady marketing stunts to the album flop. Ice Spice's Y2K album didn't quite hit the mark and seems to have been more about stirring up controversy than delivering solid music. Madeline Argy's reaction has been a major part of the story, especially with her TikTok views racking up millions of views. She laid out all the drama with Central Cee and Ice Spice, and it's been a roller coaster watching it all unfold. So what's next for Ice Spice and Central Cee? Are they gonna bounce back from this mess, or is this the end of the line for them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more updates and celebrity drama. Until next time, see you in the next video.